Hey y'all, I finally got another video to do. So excited about this package. Christmas shopping, like most of you are. It's rough. It's really rough. I Christmas shop and I buy things for my kids, and of course I see all the great deals and all the things that I want for myself. And I'm just like, oh man, I really want that. But I don't do it. I don't buy for myself, except some Christmas jammies, because we all get Christmas jammies, Christmas Eve, blah, blah, blah. Other than making sure I got jammies with the rest of them, I just shop for the kids. I mean, I get my husband a little something, something, and shop for the kids. But this happened, and it was actually by accident. I was just scrolling through my Instagram and boom, there it was. She dropped a new book and I was like, oh no. Now, I missed out on the first one. It's not in print anymore. It's driving me crazy because I want it so bad. But I got the second and the third. And I told my husband, I was like, look, I know I've shopped out my shopping. I said, but I gotta get this book. And he's just like, do it. Whatever, babe. Bless his heart. Love him. So I'm sure you're wondering by now, what book is it? I have not even opened the package. It's been killing me. I've had to wait until late at night when the house is somewhat quiet and the kids are in bed. And I think my birds are in bed, but they're in the room with me, so they might wake up because I'm talking to myself and think, what are you doing, Mom? I don't know. So if you hear some squawking, talking, tweeting, and whistling, you'll know my birds woke up. It's 2 blue and gold macaws and a Congo African gray. I can't control it. If it happens, it happens. But we're going to get into this, and I'm so excited. So here it is. Ta-da! Karolina. And I will try to say her last name, but I am not sure. And I'm so sorry if I'm not saying it right. Kubikowska? Eek, I don't know. But y'all, that's enough to let y'all know who I'm talking about, I think. So, it's kind of rough. It's definitely got dirty in the traveling to me. And I will say, I am super, super surprised at how fast it got here, because I got a message this morning being Friday, December 18th, that, oh, your package has arrived in the USA. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe a week or, I don't know, something. And next thing I know, late afternoon, ding dong. I was like, huh? And there it was. I was like, nuh-uh. I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you kidding me? And considering how long some of the waits were earlier this year for things, I was just shocked. So, I'm trying to get in. Try not to tear too much up, because things like this, I will cut this off of the package and actually save that. I will let that be part of my junk journaling stuff. Any of my overseas books that I have ordered in my time, I have saved all the postage and things also. Well, it doesn't want to come out, but it's going to, one way or another. It's coming out. Oh, it's so cute. It's wrapped. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, so cute. Yes. Adorable. Oh, it's wrapped. It's so cute. Oh, goodness, love it. She packages her stuff so cute all of the time. Oh, just makes me so happy. And awesome. This is a special time in the year. These moments stay with us as memories for the rest of our lives. Pure, honest creativity straight from the heart, just to make a little magic for the ones you love. Wow. I can't wait to read the rest of that. Now, twine. I love twine. And this will all be reused. I will reuse the paper, the twine, the postage. It'll all become a part of a keepsake junk journal for me. Trying to think of the best way to... Yep, let's just do that, huh? Oh. Here it is. Magic Hour. Of course, spiral bound, which I love. There are others that do spiral bound, but all of hers are spiral. And the only other one that I can count on that every one of her books, except for the PDFs, of course, unless you do it yourself, is Jane F Hankins. All of hers are spiral bound. And I just love that. I know you can do it yourself, but I just love them coming that way already. Magic Hour. Let's just do it. Let's see what it's about. And she signed it. This is my second signed by an artist. My first are my Mystic Art Mirrors books. I have 2 of those, and each one of those are signed by the artist. I don't think my other 2 books by her, Ticket to Dreams and Imaginary Friends, I don't think they're signed. And this one is. Yay. You can see. Love this. She is also a tattoo artist, and if I could fly to Poland and get a tattoo by her, I so would. I would love to have a tattoo done by her. I love her work. I love finding crystals and just the little bit strange and unusual flavor that it has. And it dips into somewhat of surrealism for me. And I think I love a lot of different books, a variety of different styles, and from heavy line art to grayscale to not grayscale to just, you know, whimsy to fantasy and scenery and seasonal. But surrealism is kind of my jam, I think. I definitely have a draw to a lot of books that are just different, and I like that. I like, you know, you get a little bit of star, zodiac imagery. You find it a little bit here and there. Her stuff is usually a bit heavy on the ink, and you have a lot of more darker places. But I didn't think I would like it, but it turns out I do. For me, this is the kind of stuff that I could just have this as a book and not color, and I would love it all the same. But because I love it so much, I feel like I want to be a part of the art, and so I will be coloring in it. And see, I love this, the wispy cats. It's the kind of art that makes me feel like I want to step out of my comfort zone. I want to make myself, or push myself, to be braver and try new things with the techniques I use to color. And I would say it's a combination of the art that I feel drawn to, that I fall in love with and purchase to color, along with Dee Dee. And if y'all don't know, by me just saying Dee Dee, Inky Well, she has a YouTube channel. She is awesome. She is a wonderful artist herself, and she kind of dibble dabbles in a lot of different things. But when I watch her and hear her talk, she just really encourages you to step out of your comfort zone and go ahead and be brave, and not be scared to color things, not be intimidated by beautiful pages that you love out of fear of messing them up, or whatever it is that holds you back. There's different reasons for different folks, but just go for it. And she says that, she'll tell you, just go for it. And those words from her have just really been pounded into my head over the years of watching her. And like I said, it's because of that and my love for the art that I find, that I purchase. I'm getting there. I am definitely getting there with just going for it, and I love that. It's so, I kind of want to say freeing and refreshing, but then I kind of feel like that sounds cheesy because I don't know, but it feels good. It just feels good to just let it flow and let it happen. Now with her, she does have a lot of writings on pages here and there, poetic, and I love that too. And there's been a couple things she's written in her other books that just really, I really felt connected to it. I just think that her art is just so beautiful. The paper is always really nice too. So you get the great spiral bound feature, you get really good paper, one-sided, beautiful art imagery, and they're always really nice and fat. It's not a skinny book. I like that too. You get a lot of mushrooms and animals and some crystals, starry. I mean, like this. It's just adorable. I'm pretty sure this is a rat with these beautiful wings. And you just get to see this creature in a whole other way. You got the fox with what looks like maybe pearls wound around her tail, playing in a field of mushrooms and butterflies. If you all heard that crack, that would be my elbow. I had a partial dislocation and broke part of my elbow and tore the tendon just past the elbow. Started to heal, and then I re-broke and dislocated and damaged and ripped it worse when we moved, because I was kind of lifting and moving some stuff I shouldn't have been, probably, but it's all good. But I get a crack now. It hurts, but I'll live. It's all good. I love this. The girl with the camera. I mean, the owl on her head. To me, it's just so cute. I love taking pictures. I love pictures. I really like this one. I've always liked snakes. I used to have a couple snakes. I would be open to having snakes again if I didn't have my birds. But that would put a fear of them in them that I'm not going to do. They shouldn't have to live nervously. You know, this is their home now, so they're not going to be nervous in their home. But Chinese zodiac, I am the year of the snake. Oh, this one's great. So we got the foliage blinding her out, and like the octopus around. It's just so different. The little city happening. And so, like, you know, I have to question, is this happening in the background? Are these thoughts protruding out of her head? Like, just what's happening here and why? Like, how is it? What's the story with it? I wish, and I'll say this for other artists and other books as well, I wish there could be a little on the side page, like what the artist was thinking, or for them what the story is with their picture. Just out of curiosity, what's their thinking in each one. Got a little peeper over here. Crushing up some herbs. Got some crystals back here. This could possibly be a kitchen witch. Little Dipper, Big Dipper. I'm not sure. Like this. Is it like a portal through her? Did she open up the spacing right here? What is happening? She has no mouth. What is hair? What is fabric? That'll be fun to decide. Two ladies in the woods. This particular cat she draws, I love it. It's very elongated. It's used in a couple of her books. I've seen a lot of people use a lot of watercolor on her pages in various books, and you know, I'm a colored pencil girl. I love all mediums, and I'm trying to explore a variety of them, and the little bit of play that I have had with watercolor has not went so well. I ain't gonna lie, but I have seen what some people can do with it, and I think, well, I can learn, and I just have to keep practicing and keep learning about it and just work on figuring it out. But I have seen some really gorgeous outcomes with watercolors on these pages, and so I'd like to to get to there myself. And I'm no pencil expert, but like I said, the pencils is where I'm comfortable. That's my go-to for sure. I just think so much. I think about every picture and think about what the artist was thinking and what is going on. And I think of my own version of what's the story with each picture as well. I mean, I look at each one of these cats, and by the expressions on their face, especially this one, they each tell me a different personality. So all 4 of those cats have a very strong and different personality to me. She does a lot of the blank eyes, which I like that also. You could fill them in yourself and make them look like regular eyes, or you could just roll with the blank eye and make it be whatever. That's a new thing I'm playing around with. Here I'm feeling some yin and yang mirrored imagery slightly. That's cool. Third eye. First line. I believe in the healing power of art. Yes. The process of creation can be a deep meditative state. Your art then reflects your emotions, and you can picture them, work through them, and let go. That is the true meaning behind the magic hour. It is you that can create the supernatural. You have the power within you. You are extraordinary. The individual traits, flaws, fears, and hopes can come together on one piece of paper for you to be able to see. You create worlds that no one else can create. See, I love that. That is just amazing. I also have this journal I'm doing, and it's kind of like a quote journal, a little bit of poem, and this whole thing is going to absolutely go in there because it's just a collection of empowering sayings and quotes and important thoughts, and it's something that I hope that when I'm gone from this earth, that my daughter and my son and would cherish and would share with their children and pass to them, and it would just keep going on, and that each of them through the line could have something resonate with them, have something stick out, stand out, be meaningful and powerful within their life. I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, we got a UFO. I mean, come on, please. Yes. And he is not scary. He looks sad, like almost like he was left behind or something. Got some cute deer. Looks like a crystal ball. I gotta up my crystal and glass game here. Ooh, love bats. I don't believe in taking wildlife from being wildlife, but I love bats, and I would so have a bat as a pet, but I would never purposefully do that. They deserve to be free in nature. But if I was still doing animal rescue like I used to, and a injured or deformed or whatever sickly bat came across my path, I would be all over that. I would be like, yep, I'll take that, no problem. Stars all over her dress. There's little cherubs. Are they? Are they full-fledged angels? Are they just cherubs? I'm not sure. I'm feeling a kind of cherub vibe. Got a Cupid thing happening, I think, with the heart and the arrow, but I don't know. Witch and her cat. And look at those butterflies. That's a butterfly. Could that be a moth? Not sure. I think so. Possibly. I think this might be a crane. Not sure. Beautiful owl. This I would like to really get my cosmic background going on with the planets rocking, and then the crystals. I love my crystals. I collect crystals. I have since probably forever. My mother did. I bought my first crystal when I was 9, and it's still hanging around my neck right now. So definitely into that. Like rock hounding, going to the creek, finding my own and fossils and all that type of thing. It's different. The way she's petting a cat. And this one has a little bit of a creepy vibe. And I think it's mostly because of the position of the hand, the way she's petting that cat there. But I love the blackbird. It's another fun critter. We have a bear having tea in the woods. It just don't get any better, does it? We have a dinosaur. Okay. That's different, but I can dig it. Nice up close view. It's a hare, a rabbit. I wouldn't call that a bunny, even though it still is. It seems more like a hare. Nice little scene. Looks like a beautiful place to live. A little bit of everything. We got some fields and woods and mountains. Okay. Through there, it's my kind of place. Oh yeah. So I like this. I like the open inner chest. I've seen a couple other images that's got the similar insinuation going on, and I don't know, that one, those always appeal to me. I can't wait to start coloring in this book. Right now I'm all about coloring Christmas. Love Christmas. I love coloring Christmas pages. And that's what it's all about right now. But I can see my side piece is going to be this. Witch's Society. Oh, it's like a paper doll. Little tabs and everything. I used to, I don't know y'all, but I guess I go way back, but I'm not that, I don't think I'm that old, but I'm old enough to know about paper dolls. We used to have also, besides paper dolls, when I was little, we'd have, they were real thin, not as thin as paper, but it was still a thin thing, but it was like magnet, and you could do the whole dress up game, and they would, you know, you'd lay it on, but it was a magnet thing. I don't remember what that's called, or even if it had its own name, but it was like, I guess, magnet doll. I don't know. But yeah. Nice little banner. Make it be whatever you want. And it looks like that's the end. That's a shame. But it's a nice fat book. Beautiful. It's nice and slick. Again, you can see how fat that is. The front cover. Karolina Kubikowska. Again, I'm probably butchering the name, sorry, but you can read it and y'all get the idea. You know what I'm talking about. Magic Hour. I love it. I'm so happy to have it. Get yours while you can, because you don't want to miss out like I did on her first book, which somehow, someday, I'm going to find and get a hold of that book. I hope you all have fun getting into my package with me. And this is a new channel. I'm just kind of dipping my toe into the whole world of it, and I hope it's something you guys would like to see and continue to join me on my journey. So if you do, hit that like and please subscribe. So later, all.